one to round off what's been a terrific 9 days?
I think it's guaranteed to be a good, and I really do. Because Dave is one of these, he seems unflappable at times, and with the grit and determination he showed in his last 2 matches, and in the group phase as well, let's not forget that, I think it bodes well for him. And I would love to see him lose his nearly man tag, because I think he's more than good enough to become a major champion.
No doubt whose side this crowd are on, though.
Look, every final you see, if it's not Phil Taylor or Michael Van Gerwen's in it, that's who they side for. But he's always going to have the crowd, but Dave's got to keep them quiet.
With the World Championship just around the corner, both men in top form could have a good run there as well.
Yeah, they will have. They're 2 quality individuals. They're 2 quality players as well. This is one of the biggest and best tournaments of the year, and to win it, it would both be brilliant for whoever wins it.
John Parr and Stuart Party, commentators.
Thanks, Dave. So who will be singing the Tungsten tune at the Slam? Phil Taylor chasing a 6th Grand Slam crown in 8 years. Dave Chisnall looking to rewrite the record books by winning his first ever PDC major. Here we go, 1st to 16. Taylor a big favourite, but Dave Chisnall,
96.
over the course of this tournament, has grown in stature, showed immense courage and character in both his quarterfinals and his semi-final.
121.
John Parton, I feel that Chisnall has gone up a notch or 2 here at Wolverhampton this week.
Well, yes, and he certainly has. The problem for him, though, is it's Phil Taylor he's playing now, and he can't afford to get down too far behind Phil Taylor. 3-4 legs back, and it might be as close as he gets ever again. And Phil with the first 180 of our final. Didn't take long.
We've said it so many times over the years, but the key for Taylor's opponent is to start well. In Grand Slam finals, that hasn't happened. The last 3 finals, when it's been the same distance, 1st to 16, Taylor has beaten Waite 16-2, Anderson 16-4, and Thornton last year 16-6. Got to make a perfect start.
Well, yeah, I mean, Phil, the best front runner there is going. And it's not to say he can't play from behind. He does that very well, too. But when it comes to getting a lead of 3-4 legs, Phil maximizes that almost on every occasion.
123. Phil Parr 20.
13 darter for the first round.
Phil Taylor. Second leg is taken from
He's looked as relaxed as he has done for a fair few months at a tournament for me, Phil Taylor. And that borne out
60.
in his results this week here at the Grand Slam. Incredibly, has lost only 20 legs in the entire tournament.
100.
There's probably too many in his mind. That's the way he thinks. What if they all came together in one match? He'd be out.
43.
Well, we said Chisnall had to start well. On his throw here, he hasn't. He may well lose the darts.
100.
Got to get into the pace of the game. Playing Keegan Brown and Kim Hybrex will suit Chisnall a lot more than playing Phil Taylor.
60.
Well, yeah, Phil has that sort of pace. You wouldn't call it slow, but he makes you watch every agonizing dart. It's Chinese water torture.
Yeah, Chinese tungsten torture.
140.
It has been this week. Not the start that Chizzy wanted.
77. Phil Parr 161.
Well, we've got to hope that Chisnall doesn't get a flashback. A flashback to the World Grand Prix final last year when he lost to Taylor 6-0 in sets in Dublin, and he won only 2 legs in the entire final.
57.
Not got going, has he, John?
Not yet, and you don't have much time. Not in any final, not against anybody.
62.
That's okay. The ball would have left double eight. But look where Chizzy is. Chisnall's already thrown. On his throw, by the way, 15 darts here.
Well, the sanctuary of the 19s. He's enjoyed that a few times, but still likely to be broken here. 2 darts for double 16 for Phil. Not much help, that one. Doesn't matter. Straight in the center.
Keep on.
Well, the only other 2 players to win the Grand Slam, Scott Waits and Raymond van Barneveld. 6 of the very best for Phil Taylor, if he can beat Dave Chisnall here. First ever Grand Slam back in 2007, beat Andy Hamilton. A year later, Terry Jenkins. The year after that, Scott Waits. 2011, Gary Anderson, and last year, Robert Thornton.
100.
Tension in the arm. He's been consistent. Well, both players have. Taylor hasn't averaged less than 100 all week. Since he's been 95 and above most of the week.
Well, at the beginning of his quarterfinal, Chizzy was struggling a fair bit. I don't know if it was quite this much, but he did pull himself back from it. The way he's playing now, he's in real danger of going to the first break 5-0 down.
Yeah, and that would spell all sorts of trouble for Chisnall.
100.
Just wondering whether the amount of legs that have been played by Chisnall compared to Taylor will come into it. 93 Chisnall, 77 Taylor. But the quarter-final and the semi-final have taken a mighty effort from Chisnall. 16-14, 16-15, of course.
That's for sure, and mental energy, it doesn't replenish as quickly as physical energy, I don't believe.
But already, as in the last leg, he's hoping Taylor misses. 1 dart. Is Chisnall going to get a shot? That hurts. You've just hit a 180. You've given yourself a glimmer. Last dart in hand. In the blink of an eye, it's 3-0. Got to win this leg. Simply has to win this leg.
Oh, that hurts. First start so close. Scrambles for 77, but still likely to go shooting past.
Just when Chisnall thought, Taylor bangs in a second 180. 105 average early doors here for Phil Taylor.
43.
89 average for Dave Chisnall. Well, this is punishment. It's severe.
Yeah. Chisnall really needs to regroup. This is a good effort. Look, I know he's behind on his throw and everything, not so good, but at least he gives himself a chance if Phil somehow misses this double 16.
It's a chance. It's a chance he has to take.
A very important moment here for Chizzy. For treble 14, missed, just couldn't get the treble he needed. He had 2 cracks at it.
Never looked likely, did it? It's Tuxton torture for Dave Chisnall. Taylor leads 4-0.
Yeah, Chizzy's rapidly going from co-star to cameo appearance here.
Well, Chisnall's last win over Taylor came in the World Series in the summer. He beat Taylor 10-6 in Singapore at the Masters there. But this is a very different Phil Taylor. Very different. John, if you're Chisnall, where are you now? What's the thought process? What have you got to do?
The only good thing, and it's good for the wrong reasons, he's been behind before in the tournament. You've got to just imagine it's a player, catch up, play well. Knows he can do it. He knows he can throw 12 darters, 11 darters, lots of 180s. He just hasn't got into his game yet. There's hints of it, like this. He was a little bit unlucky. Cost him getting to a finish, actually, by getting a single 5 rather than single 20.
Yeah. Well, Chizzy already wishing we could start this final all over again.
134.
Yeah. Mulligan would be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Dave Chisnall hasn't yet had a dart and a double in this final. And that will continue. The perfect start for Phil Taylor. At the moment, it is very, very easy. Dave Chisnall mounted the comeback of it. The worst case scenario, sadly, for Dave Chisnall, and that's how it's worked out.
But truly, still early enough. If he can turn up the Diaki right now, he can give himself a chance. Looks like he has.
99.
At least he is starting the leg, you know, it's just something. Anything to kind of start fresh. That's a nice thing about a break.
Get a leg on the board.
99.
Get a shot at a double.
Yeah.
He hasn't had one yet. He's done that to many people over the years.
Unlucky. Get a dart and a double. Get a leg on the board and see what happens. Yeah, I think you're right, John. Effectively, he's got to start again here, hasn't he? Got to win this absolute minimum, this little session 3-2.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's still early days. Phil's got to win 11 more legs to get the title. Just play more about stopping Phil winning 11 legs than trying to win 16 yourself, and it just might work out that you do. He ignored the finish scenario. Said, I'm taking a maximum, thank you.
Easier said than done to ignore what Taylor's doing.
100. Philly Repar 122.
Well, the 180, Taylor wasn't even in this leg. Treble would lead the bull. So Chizzy should
54.
finally get a dart, at least one, and a double.
Still on. Yes, so here it is. For his first leg in the final. Double top. Perfect record.
Well, that'll settle him down. He's all smiles, but that will settle him down. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. Not the best of starts
95.
to the leg from Phil Taylor.
And Chizzy has plenty of supporters here that are just dying to yell for him as well. So, but Well, it's going to take a little more than winning a leg to get them truly excited.
96.
Well, they want to see a contest, don't they? Sell-out crowd here at the Grand Slam. They want to see a contest. Chisnall has the scoring power to trouble Taylor if he can produce it.
96.
So 2 so-so scoring turns from Taylor. Leaves Chizzy with some kind of a chance if he gets a big one. Not quite the biggest. Inches ahead. Phil looking, he knows 140, leaves him well, that deflection, very unlucky. Can't leave a finish now.
84.
So his bad luck is Chizzy's good luck. Goes 19s because 95 will leave 170. 133 would leave 132.
95.
Better, but just the 170 leave.
Well, maybe 6 darts from... He took out 170, didn't he, in the quarter-final against Brown. 60 may not be enough.
Just needs to move it up a little bit. It's a good marker, really. So it's Bull. That was to hold his throw. So it is a good chance for Chizzy. He just needs one big treble to get a chance for double.
Yep. Double 18. Oh, Chizzy's back in it. Back-to-back legs. 81, followed by 110. And now he will start to believe. Now the confidence will grow. 5-2. And Chisnall with the darts.
Yeah, he'll feel much better about life right now and eager to get into this leg. Fumbles the dart, though, after 2 singles, so still a little nervy, perhaps. Didn't quite get those darts falling in just the way that he thought they might. Sometimes when something goes well for you, you think you don't need to concentrate anymore. You just start winging your darts up there, expecting them to go in, but it's not that easy.
Well, he's already chasing again, isn't he? 41 with his first visit. Puts himself under pressure. But this is some response. It's the perfect response. We talked right at the start about the character of Dave Chisnall that's come to the fore in both the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. And it's here again.
Well, yeah, it's good to see, because we certainly, during the break there were some major question marks floating around this booth, wasn't there, about just where he had gone. But here, this is the man we've seen play this week. Showing great heart.
Well, 6 darts again from 184 this time to win a 3rd consecutive leg.
Spectacular. Phil sizing it up from 245 for 6 darts. One treble, so that's good, and 2, so as much as he would have hoped for minimum.
Another one of those. Double 6. Well, close, I was going to say, but he wasn't, was he? The first 2 darts were excellent.
And Phil's finishing in this range has also been very good. It's 48. 1 dart, double 16 to break. Straight back, and he has.
That hurts. 1 dart for 5-3. 1 dart is all that Taylor needed to make it 6-2.
Yeah, and the only dart for double that Chizzy's missed. He's only had 3 shots for double, but still was perfect up till then.
97.
He was a long way off that double six.
Sensational!
Well done, Chisnall. Well, he's in the final now.
85.
Well, he's found his game. He's playing his darts now, so that shouldn't disappear, evaporate. He's got in the mood.
97.
Good cover there. Phil chasing now in the leg he started. Phil doesn't really, but by that outshot, he doesn't look overly nervous or concerned at this point. But I think it's become clear to him in this mini session that, yes, Chizzy will be putting up a fight, and he better be fairly clinical.
Well, he's left to finish after 12. Taylor will be looking at a 140 or a 180.
140. Debut bar 124.
Well, he just fell short, going for 126. He needs the ball now.
86.
He's had kind of nervy flyers the last two attempts at double, the double six and that bull, just nowhere near. Treble means he only needs single for double top for 7-2. Chizzy escapes. Still an awkward double 19 he's got left.
Straight for it. Straight for it.
Straight
for it. Chizzy now, who was 5-0 down. The adrenaline is flowing, and he's now throwing to make it 6-4. Well, we said it, didn't we, after the break? If Chizzy could somehow win it 3-2, that would be back in the match. If he can win it 4-1, back in contention for sure.
Well, yes, for sure.
174.
Still looking to once again break straight back. Starts off the 9, perhaps. If it takes that to break him, he might do it.
Well, again, the treble 19 has been a feature, hasn't it, of Chisnall's performances this week.
Yeah, 133 would be a good thing to go for, but he's not going that path. Now he switches.
46.
Maybe he should have started on the 19s. Now he hasn't left to finish. Taylor has advantage. And he was looking so good in the leg as well.
95.
Just to forget about what could have been in this leg and just get to double here. Somehow find a way to pressure Phil.
93. Fully required 92.
"17 would leave the bull."
Yeah, he wants that treble desperately, though, because that bull is very much blocked. It's going to be one of his miracle type shots if he makes it. A yard to the right. Still can't find a way past that dart. Can't fault him. It was a great effort.
Significant moment in the final. Oh, he made a mess of it.
34.
He made a mess of it.
38.
Chisnall took this out in the last leg. Oh, Taylor has taken it out here. Just when the door was opening a little bit more for Dave Chisnall.
Event, £100,000 first prize to the winner. Dave Chisnall will be feeling a little better about things because after the first session, a real mauling looked on the cards.
Yeah, the first 5 legs for him were poor. He's livened up since. As you said, he took that mini session. He has to win this one as well. Even a 3-2 will be fine.
96.
You've got to look at the mini sessions rather than the reaching 16 in its entirety, because then it can just seem the task too much. But that's what he's got to do. Find the 60 bed.
140.
The first time Dave Chisnall has got out of the group at the Grand Slam of darts in his 4th attempt. He's made the most of it.
131.
And he's avoided the biggest hammering in a Grand Slam of darts final of the first session. People were looking at the finals results. Scott Waits was demolished 16-2 when Phil Taylor defeated him in 2009.
140.
Move over. May go bullseye, or is he staying there?
140.
Folly. Got to leave finishes when you can, when you're playing this man. Well, he missed the 42. Now Dave could have had a shot at 170. And with the way he's livened up, you fancy him to hit a couple of trebles as well.
Yeah, he's already had one 170 outshot in the tournament. We've seen 3.
41. 40.
We've seen a lot of these. Phil Taylor on tops. Double 10.
He shot on the 11th leg.
8-3 then to Phil Taylor.
12 leg second from first.
Continues his 50% ratio of finishing that he's had for the whole of the tournament.
56.
Since reaching the knockout phase, Phil Taylor at the start of matches, and I say the start, I mean the first 10 legs, has more or less dominated. And every opponent has been chasing him. And he's a quality leader.
Premier League, as Phil Taylor looks to regain the crown, currently held by Raymond van Barneveld, starts in February and goes all around the UK and Ireland,
140.
and Northern Ireland and Wales and Scotland and England, culminating at the O2 London's Docklands in May.
140.
Phil be looking to break. Shouldn't stay there. We'll have to switch away, going back for the 18s.
93.
Well, against Mervyn King, Phil Taylor just kind of went for what he liked. He didn't care whether he left the finish or not.
137. 128.
This would be the highest finish of the match, up to press. He needs treble 20 for the bull. The bull.
103.
A wire wobbler from Taylor, so it gives Chisnall a chance.
These are the finishes that turn matches. Perfect. Double 8. Perfect. That'll make him feel better. That's got Phil thinking. Bit of animation. Look at that from Chizzy. Do you think that was for Phil's benefit or for his own?
Looked like it was going to be a 180 for Chizzy's benefit, just to teach the young pup a thing or two. The 140 is a good start, nevertheless.
96.
Good test of character, this as well, and I think Chizzy's passed already after getting the mauling the World Grand Prix last year, losing the first 15 legs and losing the first 5 here. To put up a fight like he is, credit. He's been tough to beat, hasn't he? He won't go away, Chizzy. Keegan Brown will tell you that.
90.
Well, and Kim Huybrechts, who led 14-12 in the semi-final in a 1st to 16 match, and Chisnall eventually got home in the last leg shootout.
140. 42.
42. That'll be punished. This is on the Taylor throw, so not really too much of a problem for Dave. He will need to break a few times, obviously, but
131.
when you've scored like this in the leg, you don't expect to break, do you? Taylor on his favourite 32.
60 for the required 32.
He improves to 4 hits of double 16 from 7 attempts in this final. He was lethal on it also in the semi-final against Mervyn King. And he's 5 in front again. Tell you what, that is a very good, well, those are 2 very good darts after the opening shocker. Did well there to readjust.
He really did. He knew exactly what he'd done wrong. Done it again with the first dart, but recovering well again. Dave, you want to throw that first one third?
Skews off into treble 5, and again.
90.
Brilliant dart. Well, his second and third darts of this leg have been nothing short of amazing.
Well, he's had 110 already, Dave Chisnall. Can't get the first dart right at all. Oh dear, oh dear.
39.
Well, he controlled this leg, as you said, Wayne, several times. He's got his second and third dart, picture perfect, 3 times to leave a ton after 9. Now he's under pressure. He could be under real pressure to mop up this 61, and he may only get 1 dart at the double.
140. David was 61.
25. Double 18. He loves it this side of the board. Good leg. Scored well, made a mess of the setup shot, and then took out 61 in 2. He's got some courage, the man, hasn't he?
Really good, that, from the world number 8. He's chasing his first
58.
big PDC title. Runner-up at the Grand Prix, as we mentioned, last year against Phil Taylor in a match that lasted just 45 minutes. He lost 6-0.
Finding a bit of form. Just as Taylor is going slightly, ever so slightly off the boil.
100.
We see Phil's look on his face, not pleased at all.
Dave Chisnall wins this leg. He'll have won this session 3-2, so it'll have gone 5-0, 3-2, 3-2. This session was on Phil Taylor's throw in the odd-numbered leg, so doubly good, because Chisnall will come out with the darts in the next.
97.
Can he get it back to 9-6?
But at least it's above and not below, so he doesn't have to switch.
100.
Good last start. Only a 140 or 180 would hurt.
This could be a 140. Well, surprising from the opening line that Phil Taylor didn't find the treble with either of the subsequent throws. So, treble 19 leaves double 12. Double 12 to finish this session with some real fireworks. A crescendo of noise greets the 141 from Dave Chisnall, which has hauled him back into this final. As he milks the applause, he was 5-0 down at one point in this match. And
Because Dave is such a high scorer, misses on doubles are normally highlighted. But when he's in, he's in. He's doubling in this match. As you said, Rod, he's been superb.
134.
Half a dozen darts here for Chisnall to close to within 2. Hasn't been this close since it was 2-0. Stay there now for 140.
140.
Well, he's gone 140, 180, 140 here to lead 41. Can't argue with that.
Not a bad leg when you throw him first as well. It's going to take a 9-darter to beat you. Mind you, he's playing the right man, I suppose.
97. Debut
So, to get it back to within just a couple of legs. Was that the pesky fly again? Double 16. Oh, well, double 8, double 8. Exhibition stuff now from Chisnall. I don't know if he's thinking straight here. He's not throwing straight. He confused himself.
I'm not 100%, but the way he was playing with his dart, I think the stem might have been loose. Well, he's dodged a bullet.
65.
Double 4. Well, he loves double 18, so this shouldn't be a problem, as it's right next door. This should be 7-9.
And it is. And if Dave Chisnall can break the Phil Taylor throw here in this leg coming out, which is leg 17, the match will be back on serve.
Cries of Chizzy now.
96.
Phil Taylor against Mervyn King, if you remember. He let Merv get back in the match because Merv up the ante and Phil was kind of left wanting just for a few legs. Well, that's happening again right now. Dave Chisnall is now playing the darts that has got him to this final. Can he continue with another 180?
Chisnall's average now going into 3 figures, literally, and beyond it. Now. The pop now. Dave Chisnall's looking on course here for another possible 11-dart leg. Okay, last time it didn't quite work out as 11-darter, but he set up that possibility. He's going to do it again. Oh, tough. Oh,
64.
Just slowed down after that first dart. What would you say? 15, 20 minutes ago, you're thinking, is Chizzy beaten already?
100.
Is there anyone on Planet Darts that can live with Phil Taylor? Well, here's your answer. Chizzy's standing up to him.
Double 19. Oh, yes. Double top. Would have been his third 3-figure finish. And now Phil Taylor's looking for his second just to regain and retain control of the match. Oh, now this would be typical. Tops. Ooh.
71.
Well, he couldn't throw it any better without it going in, but it didn't go in.
To win titles, you have to take your opportunities. Here's an opportunity, Dave. Double 5 now.
16.
Thought about it.
40.
Clearly thought about it.
Taylor yet to hit tops in this final. He's not hit it here. Double 15. Well, there's some flapping going on with the finishing. Oh, and he has not finished.
Debuted by a 4.
Oh, there's some after you, sir, stop here. And this is a crucial leg. Everyone knows how important. Yes, everyone knows how important this leg is. Not just the players.
Dave Chisnall has the 16-time world champ on the rack. He's nervous. He showed it. He told us. His hands were shaking. Brilliant from Chizzy.
Well, Dave Chisnall has got Phil Taylor's head spinning, as in the words of his walk-on song.
100.
At 5-0, it was a question of just checking the record books to find out what the biggest winning margins were. Now, we're talking about one of the biggest comebacks. All right, we saw Scott Waits come from 8-0 down to beat James Wade on this stage. But you would still say that for Chisnall to beat Phil Taylor from 5-0 behind would be an even bigger shock.
The way he was playing as well, sorry.
Those kind of things just don't happen.
If you're playing well and getting beat, you're thinking, hold on, I've still got a chance here. But when you're not, and your opponent is, you're thinking, how am I going to get out of this hole? Well, Chizzy dug himself out.
And remember, of course, when they met the Grand Prix final, not much more than a year ago, Dave Chisnall lost the first 15 legs of a match. The leg score was 18-2, the set score 6-0.
Well, what Dave Chisnall cannot do, and we see it time and time again, is when you're behind, you attack. You just keep attacking. But when you get level or nearly level, you start to protect again. He cannot do that. He's still got to be aggressive. Double 8. He couldn't, could he?
120. Debut class 65.
Whistle just wide of the wire. Hoping he's not too accurate on the middle of the board here. Oh, that's ideal. Double top. And this match is level. We have a level game. Phil Taylor led 5-0, and Chisnall has shown the heart and the bottle to battle back into it.
There's a change of dynamics here. It's happening before your very eyes. There's 6 legs in a row for Chizzy. But what's happened? He now has the belief. He now knows that he can win this.
96.
But the biggest thing of all is that Phil Taylor also believes that Chizzy can win this. He knows that Chizzy is not afraid. And that is massive. The psychology of this sport is amazing. He's on a roll!
Well, not only is he on a roll, after his 7th 180, he could be in the lead.
174.
Well, Chisnall now has effectively got the darts in this leg as well, and he's now in with a chance of making it 6 on the trot and going 10-9 up. What is happening here in front of your very eyes? Phil Taylor floundering.
51.
Dave has got to just carry on doing what he's doing. The power is panicking. Well, he was panicking.
145. Debut require 170.
Well, he took this out, we mentioned it, he took this out in the quarters, but how much time is he taking here? This is a rhythm player, a flow player. He's not a slow player.
96. Failure require 57.
Dave Chisnall is effectively doing Phil Taylor's job, and that's slowing him down. Hasn't hit tops yet. Has
Games
now.
on the 19 player.
Phil Taylor, first player to reach double figures, needs 6 more legs.
Game on.
And he's stopped the rot. Chizzy cannot slow down. He's a quick player. Stall.
Phil Taylor has not hit a 180 since the first session, mini session.
139. Debut require 84.
Right, now this is to level again at 10 each. Double 11, double 11.
62. Failure require 126.
You feel that Phil Taylor will definitely get a shot at the bullseye or the double. Oh, will he? Treble 19 needed. No, that's an error. And those darts were high. Because don't forget, Phil Taylor
58.
likes to build upon the darts.
Debut require 22.
Can Chizzy level this match at 10 legs apiece? Paralysis through analysis and all that. Might just need to get on with it, Dave. 3 for double 4. Huge dart. Huge dart for a big player. Dave Chisnall shows his class, shows the belief. Phil Taylor leaves the stage thinking, what on earth is happening? How am I level with this man? Why will he not go away? Wow, what a final. 10 legs apiece. On the 60 bed and the double bed.
That last mini session was 4-1 to Dave Chisnall. You mentioned Phil Taylor's average weight, it's 103 at the moment. He's averaged over 100 in every single match, and if he were to do it in this game as well, it would be the first time ever that someone's gone through every match in the Grand Slam averaging over 100, and that seemed early on in this game the main point of interest. How easily would Phil Taylor win, and what would his average be? Well, it's a very different picture now. The question now is, who will win?
Not a formality anymore. Chizzy doing all he can. It's had a fantastic tournament, fantastic event already, but he's not just there to play second fiddle, to come runner-up to the power.
60.
And testament to him, as we've already mentioned, that losing the Grand Prix final like he did last October, to put up this fight is a brilliant effort indeed.
140.
Well, Phil Taylor, major TV final defeats are a rare breed indeed. There's only ever been 8 of them. 1 in the last 9 finals he's played. He's lost. He's won the other 8. That was the Players' Championship finals in Minehead last December when Michael van Gerwen came from a mile back to reel him in. But very, very rare to see Phil Taylor lose a final.
Phil Taylor, in my opinion, is not a slow starter. I think that was just a fallacy. He seems to get ahead so quickly. Double 18 now to move ahead again.
Games on the 21st leg, Phil Taylor.
No dramas there, was there?
It's Dave to throw first. Game on. .96.
Chisnall's still going to find another break, but he has broken the Phil Taylor throw 4 times in this match in 11 attempts. It's a pretty good ratio, and that's a pretty good start to this leg as Taylor looks for the insurance of a break of the Chisnall throw.
Has to be. No, he doesn't.
140.
Phil Taylor would like a 180 here. Into at the bottom wire of that 60. Unlucky.
137.
Last of his 10-9 darters in the match play. It's Michael Smith.
Well, Chizzy did not think about that.
40.
That was careless. Tried to leave a finish and bamboozled himself. Oh,
You bamboozled yourself, yeah.
100.
Somebody bamboozled somebody anyway at some point there during that sentence. But Chisnall here has baffled, well, he really has baffled himself.
28.
Well, this is a horror leg from Dave Chisnall on his own darts, and Phil Taylor will gobble these chances up, devour them. That's okay, he won't be all that concerned about not taking out the finish. He knows he's got 3 here at double 16.
Well, Dave Chisnall just said, what are you doing? He lost the plot trying to leave a finish
60.
and then made another
32.
and another. So the last 9 darts have been shoddy.
Games on the
from Chizzy.
22nd leg, Phil Taylor. 23rd leg is Phil to throw first.
8 now on double 16. 2-leg gap.
Yes, Chisnall's error was to add an error to an error to an error, and then it just compounded, and Phil Taylor took full advantage.
100.
Huge leg for Chizzy. A break would be most welcome. It's only a ton from Phil, so it is punishable.
134.
Mentioned the Taylor average. He has gone through quite a few tournaments averaging over 100 in every match he's played. 3 times at the match play in 2010, 2011, 2013, and the 2010 Worlds as well. It's phenomenal, isn't it?
Yes, because the format just gets longer and longer. And we've mentioned, does fatigue set in? Obviously, in Phil Taylor's case, no, never. Just knows his game and what it takes to play his very best all the time. That's an art in itself.
Phil Taylor had 4 maximums to his name way back in the first mini session. The first 5 legs. We've now played, well, we're in the 23rd leg. So he hasn't hit one for some considerable. Well, Chisnall's left a shot for a break. He's had a 1-4-1.
He has time. This has been a gift. Don't get many of those from Phil, but you got to take it.
Treble 18, the target to leave 32. 86, not 78, Dave.
76.
He's losing himself. That's twice in 2 legs. He knows he's making mistakes, and
well, is that fatigue?
Yes.
Mental fatigue?
no doubt, has to be. That's all it can be, because he knows.
140.
He knows what 58 left.
Past 68.
Now we'll get 1 dart at double. Double 16, crucial
52.
moment.
Failure in 55.
Yeah, and you can look at Phil Taylor's face and his eyes there, and he knows that this is a meaty moment in this match.
We know it's only a holder throw, but he should not have won it. He's only hit this once. Twice now.
23rd leg, Phil Taylor.
Dave Chisnall knows that that was a leg that had his name on it. Phil Taylor scribbled it out and put his own.
He hasn't made
99.
such a tremendous living and collected so many titles without knowing what the important moments are in a match. And from the moment he towed the hockey there, you could sense that he knew that this was crucial.
You have to accept gifts every now and again. We mentioned, didn't we, taking opportunities. Dave Chisnall did not take that.
56.
But we have seen in the last two legs, Dave, make counting errors. And again, I call it mental fatigue, but you just think that the sharpness has gone. Got to fight back now. Got to start in this leg.
Well, he's come back from outrageous positions in this tournament before, particularly against Keegan Brown.
43.
And he seemed to have no chance. And also, when Kim Huybrechts led him 14-12 in the semi, I think most people had put Huybrechts' name through to the final, but Chisnall roared back for an unlikely success, but this would be even more unlikely. Let's bear in mind, though, he was 5-0 down and got it back to 9-all and 10-all. Can he raise another big effort?
$71. Phil, you require 170.
60.
$100.
Well, Dave needs a 140 or 180 just to put Phil and that's 70 points under pressure.
100. Phil, you require 70.
Well, this is for 4 consecutive legs, and 2 of them are breaks to throw. And again, Phil Taylor takes a timeout. 1 dart, the double 16 to extend away. Yes, and he knows it, and he knows it.
25th leg is Phil.
So often we've seen this. Phil Taylor knows when to strike, when the key moments are, and he's winning those key moments.
That really has been his friend in this year's Grand Slam. He has been relentless on double 16. Against Mervyn King, he was brutal. And those 70 finishes.
Terrific final.
99.
One that looked like being lopsided early on when Phil Taylor led 5-0. Dave Chisnall takes all the credit for making a match of it. 9-all and 10-all.
135.
And at that moment, Phil Taylor looked a worried man. But now he's reeled off 4 on the trot, and he's only a couple of legs away. And can he find his first max since the first mini-session to underline his dominance?
When Dave was pulling it back and he made it 10-all, he got to 10 legs by being aggressive and quick.
100.
And just taking the opportunities, but since then, just being a bit methodical for me. Trying to protect a bit.
58.
Good thinking by Phil, leaves a shot, 164.
Well, the big effort from Dave Chisnall to get 99. Back to 10-all looks like it's taken its toll, taken so much out of him that he can't raise another big gallop. We'll stay there now.
99.
Phil Taylor's doing now, he's hitting a 60 every shot, so he's making Chizzy take out the big uns or at 140s, 180s, and at the moment,
43.
Not a lot is going right for him.
65.
For a 5-leg lead, and to move within 1 of the title. 1 more leg, he knows it. The last 2 legs from Phil Taylor have been superb. A 65 finish in that leg and a 70 in the last.
$140.
Well, knowing Phil Taylor, we want to get this done and dusted. Get out of it, have a nice relaxing meal.
108.
Just like that. 14 180s now in the match. Quality feast it's been as well. Can he end with this? Can he?
No, and a snarl greets that wayward first arrow.
100.
Oh, Chisnall looking to keep the action going, keep the match alive.
Credit Dave Chisnall, still hanging in there. Still playing a good leg. At least 140.
27.
Treble 19 to leave a shot at the ball to stay in this final.
93. He'll require 140.
Well, the moment arrives again for Phil Taylor at the Wolves Civic. Not now, though. All he can help to do now is leave tops and hope that
100.
Chisnall misses.
Dave require 34.
Can Dave hit double 17? Yes, he can.
Dave Chisnall.
Looks happy about it as well, and so he should.
Through first. Game on.
Superb, playing the crowd. He loves it up there. He's acquitted himself superbly. Tell you what, if he could break, maybe it's not over yet.
177.
Again, the little 9 is on screen. Number 6 that he's after, though. It's the 6th Grand Slam title that's Phil Taylor's priority. He'd love to finish with another 9-dart finish, but the priority is the title.
100.
A 9-dart would be nice, though. Go on, Phil. A 9 would be nice. Wow.
81.
Oh my, this has to go in. No, it doesn't.
140.
Well, Dave will be disappointed there because superb light with the first 2. You would think it's harder to actually miss than hit.
99.
Well, that's going to lead him another finish for the title. Hasn't had a shot at double for the match yet, Phil Taylor. But it may not be long away now.
42. He'll require 144.
60. Yes. Another. Wow, that was unlucky.
96.
So 2 darts away then, Phil Taylor. Chisnall has pushed him to the limit, but now it's double 16. Two chances have come and gone. He missed 7 for the match against Mervyn King before shutting it out.
This is no gimme. Treble 15. Tops. That is fantastic, Dave Chisnall. Withstood all the pressure in the world, was trying to save the match, and does. A hold of throw. Oh my, he's standing up to the power.
This is terrific. Dave Chisnall really has shown bottle to the max, and that is a max. The 15th of the match and the 9th for Dave Chisnall, and now we start looking at the possibility of 15-13.
44.
Whoa, they were nervous. They were nervously thrown darts. He's withstanding all the pressure. Wouldn't be for the first time in this competition, would it? For Chizzy.
125.
Oh, he's been in worse position to this week. Maybe this is week. Maybe it's Dave Chisnall's time.
97.
It was 10-all, and then Phil Taylor raced into a 15-10 lead.
57.
Now, another mini comeback. Phil Taylor has had 2 darts at a double to be the champ. All tournament, he's been in a bit of bother. Can he get himself out of it again?
He'll just stay there, won't he? Just to accumulate as much as he can. Well, 81 is no gimme. But Phil Taylor is struggling to leave himself on a finish.
94.
Missed the bull, or the outer bull.
81.
To leave nothing in terms of finish.
Double 12 now. Wow.
Well, he needs to be extremely careful here. He needs to be very, very careful.
73.
Good dart. You don't want to be busting 81. You're coming back for it to save the match, because that's what it would have been.
89.
I've said before, he likes this double. It's next to his favourite.
This is to move within 2. It would be his 3rd on the trot.
Games on the 28.
Wow.
Dave Chisnall.
What a match this is!
29th leg.
What pressure there is.
Game on.
Can he possibly reel off 6 legs on the trot against the 16 times world champ to win? Oh. Come with the hour, come with the power. That's class.
Well, I'm not sure what they were laughing at, but Dave found it funny. Phil didn't.
98.
What a 180 from Phil Taylor. What timing.
$100. $99.
Well, Phil Taylor has missed 2 darts at the match for double 16. The end of this leg, he's going to get more darts for the match unless he really gets in a pickle over the next couple of visits.
91.
Quality last dart. 140 minimum. Well, I've said he's going to get a 180 before. Look at those on a pinhead. That is grouping of the highest order. The pressure now on Phil Taylor to take out this 130.
Got to hit the treble, hasn't. Well, maybe
90.
the thought of having more match darts was premature, because Chisnall, if he can take out the 124, will be back within 1 and throwing. Got to hit treble 18. And so now Phil Taylor has got another 3 chances to claim the crown.
52. So you require 40.
Tops for the title. Double 10. And he is still the Grandmaster and the Grand Slam. There's only just a 6th win in Wolverhampton for Phil Taylor as he staggers over the finishing line, pushed all the way by a courageous Dave Chisnall.
Dave Chisnall got out of the trouble in the quarter-finals, got out of trouble in the semi-finals against Kim Huybrecht, but that was a step too far. When you go 5-0 down against the 16-time champion of the world, and then 15-10 down after a courageous comeback to make it 10 legs apiece, you just felt that it was all going to be too much. Well, Taylor in the end had a mini wobble, but he withstood the comeback from Dave Chisnall. The man from St Helens has done himself proud. But Phil Taylor, he is the champion yet again. for the 6th time. The Grand Slam goes to him. Let's go over to the presentation with John McDonald.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the presentation. Would you please welcome, on behalf of the Professional Dance Corporation, the Chief Executive, Matthew Porter, and on behalf of 666Bet, please welcome Neil Andrews. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. After an amazing 9 days of action where 32 players brought us to the grand final, and now the runner-up, he receives £50,000 and the trophy, and that goes to Dave Chisnall. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree this has been a magnificent moment, and now it's time for the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, receiving £100,000, the wonderful trophy, and now, for his 6th time, please, would you welcome the winner, Phil the Power Taylor!
Phil. Just showing off the trophy to the adoring Wolverhampton public. For his 6th Grand Slam Dance title. Phil, I'm going to trouble you for a couple of words, please. Stop this way. Come on. Well done, really well done. Listen, you've had some really tough battles over the years in many, many big matches. How tough was that one?
Very, very tough. He's 180s. In my mind, I'm thinking, I'm 5-0 up, and that was something like 9-3 or something like that. And I kept thinking, he's hitting 180s, 140s, and as he does, I'm thinking, well, I've only got to do 7 legs. That's all you've got to do. 7 legs, that's it. But he just kept coming back, and he drew level, and then his confidence was dead on. And I thought, he can't keep doing this, surely. But he can, if that makes sense. So,
how much does your years of experience help at the end when it really does get tense and tight?
It's a matter of just slowing down, take a big breath, and really ignoring, really. You know, the crowd were getting on his side. I mean, this crowd has been fantastic, really has. It's been both ways tonight. It's brilliant, to be honest with you. And this lad here, he just doesn't give up. I kicked him 177 and he went 140 or 137, and he in his mind, he's not going to lose. I'm thinking, what are you going to do? You know, what are you going to do to keep him down? He's incredible player.
You did what you have to do. Let's just have a quick with Dave. Chizzy, come on in. Listen, really well done. Really well. Terrific final, Dave. I mean, to be 5-0 down and to get it back to 10-all. What were you thinking at 10-all?
I come out a little bit stronger because Phil missed a few doubles and I just capitalised. And I thought I was playing quite well. I think where it went, it's 5-0 down. But I've been 8-2 down, 12-6 down, and I fought back, and I did that's what I did today. It was just a little bit too strong for me at the moment.
You produced another comeback towards the end as well, because it looked all over at 15-10, and you produced another big effort, and then he goes off with a 177 at the start of the leg.
Yeah, never over. The only time it's over is when he hits the final double, and I just plodded, I got a bit tired at the end though. So I just want to thank all the sponsors. Thank Phil Taylor for giving a great final. He is the best. I want to thank my missus, Michaela Davis, love her to bits, and my little girl. My little girl inspires me to play darts, and that's why I'm here.
Good on you, Dave. Terrific final. You never gave up. To your credit, I hope to see another big final again soon. Just final word, Phil, because we know you like to get your hands on the trophies. Just a final couple of thoughts, because we know that the one that you're really after, the one you covet, is the world title at number 17, and it's not so far away, and this is the perfect setup for it. Just give us a few thoughts on that's coming up in about a month's time for us.
Well, I'm after it, I can be honest with you. It's a matter of now getting back out now, get back on the treadmill and back on the practice board and do everything right. I mean, just shows how good these players are. If he'd have started off like in the beginning, it would have been a different kettle of fish. I was 5-0 up, and they come back after 5-0 against Keegan Brown. Well, you know, it just doesn't happen, but it did, and that's the fella. And I think when I got in front, he was still believing that I can still win this because of Keegan Brown. Tell Keegan Brown I'm going to strangle him when I get up to him.
Well, listen, well done. In every match, you had over 100 average, so it's, I think, the 5th tournament you've done that, to have 100 average in every game and go on to win it. So really well done. The Grand Slam champion for the 6th time is Phil the Power Taylor.
What a final, what a fight back from